Oh, got a box of goodies. Got a pair of Danner Bull Runs, lace to toe, that I just cleaned up. And today I'm going to oil them up. Clean the laces, clean the leather. I cleaned the wedge sole up. I used just some light detergent, fingernail brush, and with this I use a wire brush and Dawn dish soap, and that cleans it right up. Really nice. They were brown, so dark from dirt and debris. Let's make sure that's on camera. All right, so here we go. It's going to be a simple video. Not really going to be doing much except for putting some oil on them. I'm only going to do one of the boots. Okay, I got Hubbard shoe grease. It's a great water repellent. It also saturates the boots nicely, so I'm just going to use my fingers. And I'm going to put some oil on the boot. I'll say oil, but it's actually a grease. I'm going to get the welt. And I'm going to get that tongue area like this. Now, this is a great boot. I don't know if any of y'all have worn these boots, but they're tough leather, and the outsole is made by Danner, and I'm almost positive that it's the same outsole that Thorogood boots use, which is a longer lasting sole than the Christie sole or the Vibram wedge sole. So I really do like that. And the people who are using a Red Wing boot know what I'm talking about with that Christie sole, how quickly it wears out before your boot's even broke in. Might be a little softer, but nothing that noticeable. In my opinion, I've had lots of Red Wing boots, and the boot's fine, but the dang sole and the sole wearing out so fast, it's kind of a bummer. But these soles last a long time. Same with the ones for Thorogoods. Thorogoods is a max wear wedge sole, but Danner's proprietary, and I don't know, it just seems like they're the same. So that's all I'm doing here. It's just taking a little oil and a horse-haired brush and brushing that oil or grease into the boot, into the tongue, onto the top of the collar here. And I definitely want to get the threads. You want to make sure you waterproof that. Well, it's a water resistance, so you'll notice that water will bead off of these. It's not going to be waterproof, but your welt area is important. You want to get that so that water doesn't come between there as easily. These are made in the US, but they're also how do they word it? Made in the US with imported components. So I don't know how much of that's imported and how much of it is in the US, but I'm pretty sure they're at least assembled in the US. Good boot though, solid, and it's got a reinforced, it's not steel toe, but it's reinforced with something up here, so this toe area is nice and stiff. They do fit true to size, so if you're like a size 11 on the Brannock scale, a size 11 works great for these. So that's that. I'll show you a difference. Not much of a difference because it's just putting a little bit of oil on there, but they did darken them up. So here's the one untreated, and this is treated. Again, Danner Bull Run, lace-a-toe model. See if I got a model number here. ASTMF 2892-18 electrical hazard, and they're the 6-inch Danner Bull Run. 10.5D is the size on these. So if you're looking for a pair, they're actually pretty good. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like if you don't mind. Thank you.